In the dynasty of Peru, there was Bharat, and in Bharata's family, there was King Kuru. Shantanu was born in the lineage of Kuru. Ganganandan Bhishma was born from Shantanu. He had two more younger brothers, Chitrangad and Vichitravinya. He was born from the womb of Satyavati from Shantanu. After the departure of Shantanu, Bhishma remained unmarried and followed the kingdom of his brother Vichitravirya. Chitrangad was killed in his childhood by the people of Gandharva caste named Chitrangad. Then, after defeating the opposition in Bhishma Sangram, he brought back the two daughters of Kashiraj, Ambika and Ambalika. Both of them became the wives of Vichitravirya. After some time, King Vichitravirya became a resident of heaven due to Rajayakshma. Then King Dhritarashtra was born from Ambika's womb and Pandu from Ambalika's womb. Dhritarashtra gave birth to 100 sons from Gandhari's womb, of whom Duryodhana was the eldest, and Pandu had 5 sons like Yudhishthir, Bhima, Arjuna, Nakula, Sahadeva etc. Dhritarashtra was blind from birth, so Pandu replaced him. Dhritarashtra was made the king. Due to this, Dhritarashtra always got angry on his blindness and started feeling hatred towards Pandu. By conquering the whole of India, Pandu extended the boundaries of the Kuru kingdom to the country of the Yavanas. Once King Pandu went to the forest for hunting with his two wives Kunti and Madri. There he saw a mating pair of antelope. Pandu immediately wounded the deer with his arrow. After some time, when the antelope died, then Pandu felt remorse. Then King Pandu said, "I will stay in this forest after giving up all the lusts. Your people go back to Hastinapur." After listening to his words, both the queens said in sorrow, "Nath, we cannot survive even for a moment without you. Please keep us with you in the forest." Pandu accepted their request and allowed them to stay with him in the forest. One day King Pandu was traveling with Madri in the forest on the banks of river Sarita. The atmosphere was very pleasant and the wind was blown cool, soft and fragrant. A sudden gust of wind blew away Madri's clothes. This made Pandu's mind fickle and they indulged in sexual intercourse. After many years, they had 5 sons. After a few days later, he died due to sadness, anxiety and illness. Madri committed sati with him, but Kunti returned to Hastinapura to bring up the sons. On being told, everyone accepted the Pandavas as the sons of Pandu and welcomed them. When Kunti was not married, at the same time Karna was born from her womb by King Surya. But fearing public shame, Kunti gave Karna a locked in a box and thrown into the river Ganges. Karna was flowing in the Ganges when Maharaj Dhritarashtra's charioteer Adhirath and his wife Radha saw him and adopted him and started taking care of him. From a young age, Karna was more interested in the art of war than driving a chariot like his father Adhiratha. Karna and his father Adhiratha met Acharya Drona, who was one of the best masters of the art of warfare at the time. Dronacharya used to give education to the Kuru princes at the time. He refused to teach Karna because Karna was a charioteer's son and Drona used to teach only Kshatriyas. After Dronacharya's disagreement, Karna contacted Parashurama, who used to teach only Brahmins. Calling himself a Brahmin, Karna requested Parshuram for education. Parshuram accepted Karna's request and trained Kama in the art of warfare and archery like himself. Thus Karna became a very diligent and accomplished disciple of Parashurama. Karna lived in the shelter of Duryodhana. The fire of enmity between the Kauravas and the Pandavas ignited due to the treachery of Dayoga and Shakuni. Duryodhana was a man of very bad intelligence. He tried to kill the Pandavas many times in his childhood at the behest of Shakuni. When Yudhishthira, who was superior to him in virtues, was made the crown prince in his youth, Shakuni tried to set the Pandavas on fire by keeping them in the house made of Laksh, but with the help of Vidura, the 5 Pandavas along with their mother escaped from that burning house. Got out from there, going to Ekachakra Nagri, he started living in the house of a Brahmin in the guise of a sage. Then after killing the evil and sinful named Bak, on the advice of Vyasji, he went to Panchal state, where Draupadi's Swayamvar was about to take place. In the kingdom of Panchal, the 5 Pandavas got Draupadi as their wife when Arjuna's target-piercing skills got fishy. Before Draupadi's Swayamvara, except Vidura, all the Pandavas were considered dead, and for this reason, Dhritarashtra made Duryodhana the crown prince at the behest of Shakuni. After Draupadi Swayamvar, Duryodhana etc. came to know about the survival of Pandavas. The Pandavas asked for their kingdom from the Kauravas, but to avoid the danger of civil war, Yudhishthira received Khandavan as half of the kingdom given by the Kauravas in ruins. Pandukuma Arjun burnt Khandavan with Sri Krishna. There Arjuna and Krishnaji defeated all the gods in the war. He got Lord Krishna like charioteer in the battle. At the behest of Indra, Vishwakarma and Maya together built Khandavan into a city as grand as Indrapuri, which was named Indraprasth. All the Pandavas were expert in all kinds of learning. Pandavas conquered all directions and Yudhishthira started ruling. He performed the ritual of Rajasuya Yajna full of abundant gold money. His magnificence became unbearable for Duryodhana. He took Shakuni along with him at the behest of his brother Dushasana and son of glory Karna, indulged in gambling in the gaming assembly, won Yudhishthira, his brothers, Draupadi and their kingdom laughingly through deceit and gambling. Duryodhana insulted Draupadi a lot in the Kuru Rajya Sabha, tried to disrobe her. Sri Krishna saved her shame. After that Draupadi was about to curse everyone, but Gandhari came and stopped this from happening. At the same time, being defeated in gambling, Yudhishthira went to the forest with his brothers. There he spent 12 years as per his vow. He used to feed majority of Brahmins every day in the forest as before. There he was accompanied by his wife Draupadi and priest Dhamyaji. After passing the 12th year, he went to Viratnagar. There Yudhishthira started living in the form of a Brahmin named Kank, remaining unknown to most. Bhimsen became the cook. Arjun had named himself Brihannala. Pandava wife Draupadi started living in Ranivas as Sarandri. Similarly, Nakul Sadev also changed their names. Bhimsen killed Kichik who wanted to take Draupadi's chastity in the night. After that, the Kauravas started taking away Virat's cows, then they were defeated by Arjuna. At that time, Kauravas recognized the Pandavas. Sri Krishna's sister Subhadra gave birth to a son named Abhimanyu from Arjuna. King Virat married him with his daughter Uttara. Dharmaraj Yudhishthira, being the master of 7 Akshohini army, got ready to fight with Kauravas. First Lord Krishna went to the most angry Duryodhana as a messenger. He said to King Duryodhana, the master of the 11 Akshohini army, Rajan, you give half the kingdom to Yudhishthira or offer him only 5 villages. Otherwise fight with them. After listening to Sri Krishna, Duryodhana said, I will not even give him land equal to the tip of a needle. Yes, I will definitely fight with them. Then Vidur took him to his home and worshipped and honored Sri Krishna. After that he returned to Yudhishthira and said, Maharaj, you fight with Duryodhana. The armies of Yudhishthira and Duryodhana went to the field of Kurukshetra. Seeing the teachers like grandfather Bhishma